morning. One person is dead and over 20 have been injured in a blast that took place at a convention center in Kerala. One person has died and 20 have been injured. This took place today morning, according to the police. An officer said that the cause of the blast or whether there was more than one blast that took place cannot be confirmed at the moment. This is the latest news that's coming in from a convention center in Kerala, in Ernakulam. The blast reportedly occurred at a convention center where there was a Christian group that had gathered. More than 2,000 people were present in the hall when the blast took place. The visuals that you see on your screens are the latest visuals coming in from this convention center. More than 2,000 people had gathered. The people were predominantly Christian. The cause of this blast has not been identified so far. According to sources in the police, they received a call at about 9 a.m. in the morning about a blast, and the police personnel then reached on the spot. Fire services were also pressed into action. Fire rescue as well as police personnel have reached the spot. There were multiple fires inside the hall. People could be seen screaming and rushing out in fear. Post the explosion, the people who were inside the hall moved out. So far, the confirmation is that one person lost his life and close to 20 people have been injured in this blast. My colleague Shibi Mole is now joining me on the story. Shibi Mole, we can see the visuals. The people are outside. We can see the ambulance also. From what we understand, one person has lost a life and close to 20 people have been injured.
Well, exactly, Ashura. A very unfortunate incident today in the morning at Kalamassery Convention Center in Ernakulam. From what we're understanding, a woman has lost her life, one dead, and around 24 people are injured, out of which 2 people are a little serious. The others are doing fine, is what we're understanding. Now, this was a 3-day meeting that was called by the Yehovah group, and it started on Friday, and today was the last day. Today, 4 o'clock, it was supposed to end, and around 9:20, the blast took place. From what we're understanding from eyewitnesses, around 3 noises were heard inside the hall. The blast took place in the middle, in the center of the hall, and it was there itself. The people heard 3 noises. That means 3, series of blasts took place, is what the primary analysis is. But police is yet to give an official word on it. We are understanding all the top police officials from DGP to the intelligence to the anti-terror squad have all rushed to the spot, and we'll have to see what it is. There's been an alert generally in the state, and all the health workers have all been called back who are on leave to Ernakulam to make sure everybody gets proper treatment. What Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan is saying that he's spoken to the DGP and all the top police officials. If there's a terror angle or anything, that can be revealed only after primary analysis and after they collect details, is what he said. We're taking it very seriously, and we look into all the aspects of it, is what we are able to understand from right now, Aishwarya.
Right, Shibi Mole. So, from what we, from what you have told her, the investigation is taking place. We can see some of the visuals. At the moment, one cannot identify the reason of this blast, but yes, there was a call that was given to the police by about 9 a.m. Shibi Mole, from what we also understand, this was predominantly, people from the Christian community had gathered in this hall. This is what we are picking up.
Yes, exactly. It's a Christian group, Yehovah group. It's a Christian group, and they have their prayers and everything done in a hall. They don't usually carry out it inside a church, but in a hall. They have a complete different system. It's a separate Christian group, actually. So they were organizing. There was around 2,300 people inside the hall, is what we're understanding. A large gathering. It was a regional meeting that was taking place since the last 3 days. It started on Friday. It was supposed to end today by 4:20. And since it was a Sunday, there was more participation, is what we're understanding. Around 2,500, 300 people inside the hall, out of which around 24 have been injured. The eyewitnesses are saying that it was, first they assumed that it could be a gas or something that blasted, but later they understood there was so much smoke and there was a huge noise. That's what they heard, is what they're saying. Could not recall much. Everybody was rushing outside. And yes, but it was a Christian group, a Christian separate group actually, that was carrying out their meeting and prayers. And the blast took place when they were closing their eyes and praying. When they started praying, and when all of them had their eyes closed, that's when the blast took place, is what they're saying. And people in the front and the back were completely safe, because the blast took place exactly at the center of the hall.
So, Shri Vimol, from what you are telling us, the blast took place exactly at the center of the hall. And at the moment, from what we are understanding, one person has lost a life. Let's now listen in to what an eyewitness who was present on the ground had to say about this incident.
ആളിന്റെ സെൻട്രൽ പൊസിഷനില്ല ബ്ലാസ്റ്റിംഗ് നടന്നത്. ഞാൻ ബാക്കിലായിരുന്നു. 3 ബ്ലാസ്റ്റിംഗ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. വലിയ ശബ്ദത്തോടുകൂടി പിന്നെ പൊട്ടലുണ്ടായും തീകോളം ഉണ്ടാവുകയും ചെയ്തു. എല്ലാവരും അതോടുകൂടി എല്ലാവരും ഇരുന്ന സീറ്റുകളിൽ നിന്ന് എഴുന്നേറ്റ് പുറത്തേക്ക് ഓടി. എല്ലാവരും പുറത്തേക്ക് പോക്കണം പോയി. ഭയങ്കര പുകയായിരുന്നു. അവിടെയൊക്കെ പോകണമെന്ന് അറിഞ്ഞിരുന്നു. കുറെ പേരൊക്കെ പൊള്ളലൊക്കെ ഏറ്റിട്ടുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ ഇപ്പൊ ഒരു സ്ത്രീ മരിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടെന്നാണ് അറിഞ്ഞത്.